Don't Breathe 2. So Don't Breathe 2 is a sequel to the first one. So I really enjoy the first Don't Breathe. Not just but like what I loved about the first movie was the way music was used. Like it was silent, like the way it was placed at the right moment at the right time, and the way it was silent. Like when this guy, when this old man was around, when he appeared on screen, like the music cut off, like it was silent, and I myself, including the characters in the movie, we don't breathe, as the title says. So I was silent. So we were like, so me and the characters in the movie, we were silent when this guy was around. So Steven, I think the actor's name is Steven. I want to say Steven. Is it Steven? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I looked it up. Stephen Lang, and this man, wow. Like, this man is just amazing. He's like, I don't know, I would say he's like a combination of Daredevil, and with a Punisher background, with some Punisher background and Punisher tendencies. Um, but anyway, and he's not superhuman. But anyway, that's the best way I can describe this character, this old man. Um, like the three characters getting stuck in the this house and trying to escape it while not trying to get killed by this old man. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the first Don't Breathe. So here we are with the sequel. So in the sequel to Don't Breathe 2, a blind veteran must use his military training to save a young orphan girl from a group of thugs who break into his home. Now, the first movie was it was a critical and commercial success, and then they began talking about making a sequel, and when they did, I was skeptical. Like, I'm such a skeptical person because, yes, I want a movie to be good, but I also have worries and concerns. I mean, it's the human in me, of course. I feel, there are times where I felt like, I thought to myself, like, this might not live up to the first movie, and I was definitely right. And I was definitely right because this movie falls into the sequelitis, as I like to call it. What is sequelitis? Sequelitis is a disease, where the sequel to a predecessor, which a lot of people love, which is the first, in this case, the first Don't Breathe, and then they try to make a sequel, and it's not that great. It's not that great. It's not that good, and it fails. And there are some people who actually like this movie. I feel like there are some. I will give the. Here's what I will give this movie. It's more emotion. There is definitely more emotion into the sequel, into Don't Breathe 2. I feel like it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. I mean, I felt like it wasn't enough. But definitely, like in the first movie, they try to build, they give a little, they introduce these characters, but you're mostly there to watch an old man killing all those burglars, in the home, and who, all those burglars who invaded his home. That's what you're there for. And also, the title of the movie, to be silent, to don't breathe. But anyway, yes. So there's a little bit of emotion that, they try to build a story, a background with, when this movie opens up. Don't worry, I won't spoil it. But there's a twist or not a twist, but a reveal, in like the middle of the movie. And to me, I felt like the revelation was very, it was very typical. That's the best way I can describe it. It was very typical, very cliche. I've seen it before. It's definitely a bit cliche because I have seen it before. The revelation in like the middle of the movie. So it's just I've seen it before. So yeah, and I found it to be stupid and just a bit predictable too. So unfortunately, this movie I did not like it. I didn't like this movie at all, which is, that's what happens. I felt like they should have just made the first movie. What made the first movie so special was like when this old man, when Stephen Lang was on screen, the music cut. It was completely silent. The characters on the screen were silent. I felt like the suspense was building. It was very suspenseful, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. But this in this one, but in this movie, like the movie is titled "Don't Breathe," and it's just I felt like the plot of the film goes against the title of the film, if that makes any sense, it's supposed to be Don't Breathe, and instead it's just like these thugs invading their home. It's just something completely different. I can't really go into details because if I do, I might step into some spoilers. But I'll just leave it as it is. So yeah, that's all I have to say for Don't Breathe 2. Disappointed. Um, Disappointing sequel. But anyway, if you've seen Don't Breathe 2, let me know what you thought about it in the comments section below. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to my review. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I will see all of you soon.